Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for February 20th to March 5th. Before I get to the forecast pattern, we're going to talk about the system affecting the east. We will have a low that will develop over the Gulf of Mexico. You can see it right here. This will spread moisture into the cold air that will overrun it, and this will cause rain to the south, sleet in between the snow areas from the Mississippi Valley, and that'll spread into the Ohio-Tennessee Valley in the northeast. This is early Thursday morning, 7 a.m., and it's snowing. Mixed precipitation down to the south. Then we'll have a second wave that'll develop off the coast, southeast coast, and move northward along the southeast coast till moving off the mid-Atlantic coast Thursday and Friday evening. The storm isn't particularly strong until it really gets further offshore. And we'll also have some like snow and ice across the Ohio Mississippi valleys. We'll look at the several systems here of the several models. Here's the GFS, and we look at the European deterministic. It has less snow. The freezing line is through central Jersey. Then we have we'll skip down here to European ensembles. Same thing with the freezing line here. And then we'll go to, this is the Canadian freezing line a little further to the north across northern New Jersey. And then we'll look at the NAM, which has a freezing line right through about central Jersey. And then we'll go forward in time. You start seeing the snow. There might be some mixing occurring across some of the areas. But this will be a prolonged event because you can see as we go through the time here, 7 p.m., we look at the GFS is still snowing pretty good. And then it finally leaves out by early Saturday. So that's a lot to be said for this period, for this system. Okay, we'll still watch this because things can still change. Now we're going to look at the period. This is for February 20th to 24th. We'll go to the 20th. You see we have a ridge here of the Eastern Pacific, also a ridge here of the Western Atlantic. Here's our polar vortex with a trough extending in across Canada into central U.S. We will have progressive flow across the nation that will bring an end to the record cold that has plagued the central states. The pattern will also result in a continuation of active weather into the northwest. You see here's one system coming into the northwest. Then we'll have another one. And this will result in snow with coastal rain and high elevation snow. The plains in the Great Lakes to New England will experience mixed precipitation as a couple fronts move through across the area here. You see one, and here comes the other one. Okay, now to look at the period for February 25th to March 1st. And the flow gradually flattens. Here's our upper low or polar vortex. We still have a ridge here. Zone of flow. We still have kind of below normal heights here across the northern states. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting, and I don't have my maps up, just bear with me. I had a problem before, so I don't have my maps up. They'll load. Okay, so for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for the west with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees, below normal and above normal temperatures forecast here, and forecast anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal. This might be temporary, the warmth here, because I'll get to that in the next period. And for precipitation, I am forecasting below normal precipitation for a large area of the nation, and I'm forecasting the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now we're going to go to the period for March 2nd to the 6th. Now during this period, here's the polar vortex here. The GFS is showing an expansion or a slight southward extension, southeastward, bringing below normal heights across the northeast. We still have our ridge that builds slightly into Western Canada, Northeast Pacific. But then you look at the other models, they have the trough more to the west, but the polar vortex or the upper low extends still to the southeast. And we look at the other models, this is European ensembles, doesn't show it at all, with weaker height anomalies across here, as the other models bring a return of the positive height anomalies across Greenland. So we have to see how this goes. We still have time tomorrow to look at it and over the weekend. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for portions of the west with the anomalies of 4 degrees above normal. This will be a compromise. And then below normal temperatures for this region here. I think the cutoff line will be roughly like this. And so it'll be west of that line. And forecast anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, I am calling for below normal precipitation for the western states. Probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. And then we have above normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 20th to March 5th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.